It's definitely my inspiration when I want to go look at some DJs. And another thing is if you go on like Rolling Loud and you just watch everybody DJ sets and the performances, I do that. I definitely, that's like almost like my key. If you want to learn how to DJ, you can start there.
What's going on, everybody? This is another episode of Keeping Up with the Dreamers. I'm your boy TC.
It's your boy C.White. And today, man, we got a special guest, man. He taking the DJ scene by storm, man. He been DJing for some of your favorite artists, RMC Mike. He done did a couple events, House of Villains. He at All-Star Weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, y'all give it up for, man, Djbigjayman, man. How you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm doing great.
How was that intro, though? I did all right.
You did perfect, bro.
Okay, man. So I guess start, man. Let the people know who you are, man, and what you got going on.
I'm Djbigjayman. You know, y'all might have seen me like way before, just like 6 years ago when I started at Mommy, little college parties. And I just been, trying to focus on just leveling up from there. And
okay. So is that how you got your start into the DJ world?
Yeah, well, it was really more so like my friend, he had a clothing brand. It was like right before that at a little hookah lounge. And I just came to support, and then it just like, I don't got no DJ, bro. I know you know music, so can you play something like this off YouTube?
Okay.
So I'm like, I might as well, I'm 17 at the time, so I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna do what I think that the people want to hear, and then it just turned out to be like girls are grabbing the lights and stuff like that. It's just crazy atmosphere.
Y'all was going up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I think the first time I seen you, it might have been I was doing the photography for my little cousin, her birthday bash.
Oh, yeah.
And then I seen you DJing. I was like, man, this dude, you could tell you was just getting your start, but you was going to go far with it.
Yeah.
You wasn't scared. You was playing what you wanted to play, and you was watching the crowd, making sure that everybody stayed in there vibing. And if you know how you was there, bro, it wasn't that many people in there. So it was empty space. So bro, for you to even just be like to stay that whole time and keep the vibe going, that showed a lot of perspective, a lot of future sight on what you're gonna become. You know what I mean? Because I'm real on, if you can rock out a crowd of one, you can rock out a crowd of 1 million.
Yeah, definitely.
You should always you should really always be imagining that. So big flowers to you, man. Like I said, you from where I seen you start at to where you at now. Hey, keep going.
I appreciate it.
That takes a lot of heart, bro. A lot of people don't got the heart to stay up there and be humbled by only performing in front of like 6 people, 5 people, bro. You know what I'm saying? That discouraged most people, bro. So definitely big flowers to you for sure.
Some people choke up and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
I got past that phase a long time ago, choking up, and I had to go through that phase through like packed out, sold out like crowds every time. So I had to like adapt to that real quick.
Okay. What was that phase like?
It was crazy. I grew up watching Project X and stuff like that, so I compare it to that, but just minus the whole everything catching on fire, all that.
Right.
All the other mayhem and chaos and shit. Yeah.
Like you would have to, when you come to my parties, I make sure like you have a great time. You don't leave with not a bad memory and stuff like that. It's, I just keep the vibes, just chill, and then if we're gonna turn up, we're gonna turn it all the way up. Okay. I experiment and see what crowd don't like and what they do like, and just gather.
What city have you been in that's been most receptive to your DJing? To like no matter what you played, the crowd was like loving it, like it was up.
I would say here more so just hometown.
Okay,
really,
for sure.
Shout out Fort Wayne.
A lot of people didn't really expect for me to even get on the microphone and be loud. Like people still be like, take it back, because when I was in school, I was just more like chill, never really got too in the mix, you know. And
I was thinking that when you walked in here,
Yeah.
bro. I'm like, yeah, bro, got a real calm, nonchalant vibe, bro. So I can't even see you. Everybody put your hands up in the air. Ooh, like I can't even see that.
It took a lot to get to that point, but then once I felt the drive and you know what it did for people, you know, I just kept going.
Do you feel like your when you become that DJ, when you done finally set up your equipment, do you turn into that alter ego? Do you feel like you turn into a different person?
Yeah,
And just like the person we're talking to now, when you get up on that stage, it's a whole different, like you said.
Yeah, definitely. It's a whole different person.
How did you start seeing that about yourself? How did you start becoming that different person?
I would say like it's just like I used to rap before I used to DJ. So as seeing all the rappers on, you know, music videos and stuff like that, and on stage, and then I don't know, I just kind of incorporated little things into myself. And I'm like, if I'm so nervous on doing it, sometimes let me just incorporate stuff, and I just start trying stuff and you know, just testing by myself in the mirror, just you know, getting as loud as I can.
Okay.
That's one thing I struggled with before, just getting loud. But yeah, it just all worked out.
Is that mirror? That mirror was essential.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotta see how you
Sometimes
look.
you still need it. Sometimes you still need it to, you know, just get in that zone. Like, let's go back to where I first started, and then you know, go from there and create that same atmosphere every time.
Okay.
That's what, yeah.
Is that where the inspiration comes from for DJing, bro? You was rapping before? Is that your love of music? Or?
Yeah, definitely. I still carry the love of music, and I still, you know, I bought my own studio recently, so
congrats!
Congratulations!
I appreciate that. I continue to just try to incorporate that too on the side, because that is why I feel like I'm right here, because I love music, like soulfully, like I love that.
That was like the stepping stool for all this that's going on right now.
Yep, definitely.
So how you find new music? Like the one thing I always respect about a good DJ is somebody who can tap into the old school, but then tap into the new music as well. So how do you stay updated or up to date with the new music?
I just like social media, and again, like I experiment. Like if a song that just came out, I'll be the one to break the record. Like I'll put it out, see what they do. Like if they don't, they don't. If they do, I know what I could carry on, and I could just mix it in with something else, you know.
How about local artists? How do you feel about, like, do you play local artists, or how do you work that into it?
I definitely play local artists, and local artists have been getting way better. I'd say, like, they definitely been working. Like I definitely feel like this year is for the peak of a lot of artists that's been working real hard. I feel like now is everybody's time to take off. So.
Okay.
I feel the same.
Yeah,
definitely.
I don't know what it is. 2024 is just bringing a good vibe. Like it's like once we got into that new year, it was like, man, this is gonna be a good year. Everybody just kind of felt it. And if you talk to everybody tell you the same thing, man. 2024 just feel like that year for everybody, man. So blessings. I can't wait to see what you got going on, man.
Definitely.
I definitely can't see what you got going on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, bro, real quick, you talk about the science of DJing, bro? Because I know you can't go in there and just play all bangers. It gotta be some filler songs, some songs that keep the crowd cool, and then bring it back up again, bro. So talk about like what's the process of like your set list, or do you have a set list? Or
sometimes I carry a set list, but majority of the time, all my years, I've really been freestyling. Like,
damn, okay, that's cool.
I go crate pick, and then I go in my other folders and look for them, you know, where I just downloaded some new fresh stuff, and I just go from there. Like a lot of DJs, they go by like tempo and BPMs and stuff like that. I do that, but when I first started, I didn't know nothing about that. I taught myself a lot of the stuff I know.
Okay,
so it's a natural feel.
Yeah, I just like, okay, I know what the song, like, I know what this gonna do. I put that out, and I put the two songs together and mash them together. You know, It doesn't necessarily have to be like throwbacks or like, you know, back to back to back to back. You know, I just mix in a lot of just good vibes, I feel like.
Okay. How about your transitions? So like, I don't know, man. I done heard some fire transitions. Like somebody transitioned R. Kelly, like I make it bounce, 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 and then it went into Black Youngster Booty.
Bounce.
Oh yeah.
Like, and then it went to Black Youngster Booty. I was like, what? This is a crazy transition. So, do you work that into your art? Have you?
Yeah. More, I say more so like this year.
Okay.
Since I put out like one like mix on YouTube is the Raw Wave Turks and Cakes. And
Okay.
With X the Lil Wayne. You know, F every girl in the world.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah.
That's hard.
So yeah,
That's hard.
Yeah, I experimented with that, and that's where I'm like, yeah, I got to start doing some more of these, and I incorporated it when I DJ live too now. So, you know, I just try to do more every time. I just try to experiment.
So where do you want to see yourself DJing, man? Like where do you want to take this DJing thing for, like, in a new height? Like you said, you've been growing, but I don't think you done growing, and I'm sure you don't feel like you done growing.
Yeah.
So like where is that top DJ spot, or where, you know?
I really feel like God has been blessing me, so I just been focused on like just staying towards like just let me just keep practicing. I know what I want to do in the future. It's just like I got to keep practicing and wait for God to just, you know,
Give it
bless
to
me.
you,
Yeah,
yeah.
because He been blessing. I swear He been blessing.
What's the biggest crowd you done?
I would say Skillet Baby.
Okay.
I would say yeah, that was definitely.
Where was that at? Where's the venue?
Pierre's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was crazy. It was definitely crazy. Like crowd packed, everybody just turned up, and it definitely
hard.
Yeah, definitely. That's my first like major artist I've DJ for and did, you know, the sets and stuff.
Okay.
So,
No, that's
that was
dope.
big.
That's
turn.
cool.
That's cold, bruh. So what did that opportunity do for you?
I opened up like a lot of doors. Like,
Okay.
you see, I'm going to Indy.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of doors, a lot of people, a lot of promoters, a lot of new customers. Just period. Like,
Sure.
definitely opened up a lot of doors.
How long did it take you before you get to that? Like how long have you been DJing since, like, before you got to that big spot?
I would say like a solid 4 years.
Y'all heard it.
For really just start to climax and people start saying my name, because I didn't all the way take it like serious. I just did it because it was just a hobby. I love doing it, and then I just started noticing. I'm like, maybe I should really just take this serious and
Real lock in,
you know,
for real.
yeah, turn it into a business. And you know, I just started focusing and teaching myself and learning from my peers. Like, I got a lot of DJ friends that come to me with advice, and you know, you should do this instead of doing that. You know, and it definitely helped in the long run for sure.
Okay, man. Y'all heard him, man. 4 years. It ain't, your dreams don't happen by tomorrow.
Not at
Your
all.
dreams don't happen by next week, and it might not happen by next year. But if you keep going at it, hey, man, keep your dreams alive.
Yeah, definitely.
You hear him.
Definitely.
You heard him.
And I love what he said about, you know, staying down until so God can give you those blessings for real, bro. So I think you're gonna be just fine, bro, because you being consistent, you doing what you love to do, bro, and God see that, bro. So
Appreciate that.
for
Bro,
sure.
And this kind of going switch it a little bit, but have you ever? I just seen this on Twitter, man. Have you ever had a song or had a person come up to you and they requested a song and you played it and it cleared the floor?
Oh yeah,
What you do in that situation? what you doing?
And what song was
What
it?
song?
Sometimes it'll be like they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this is mainstream." I'm like, "But let's just keep it mainstream. Let's keep it mainstream." You know.
Sure.
But they like to try stuff, and I play it in my headphones now because I didn't play it before, and it just killed the crowd. But then I know how to bring them back. That's why I always had that one right after that. I'm like, I don't know. It pretty much happens every time, but I know how to prevent it from happening now though. But
Bro,
yeah, it's crazy. It get real silent when you play it.
From being on that side of the person requested the song, bro, like, all right, I got a funny story, bro. When C Street was still open, you know, you could just go and talk to the DJ, and he got a list. He just playing anything. He don't care.
Facts.
So I think I was like, man, hey, play, 42 dog food. He played it, bro. When I say the floor went empty, I was like,
Damn, they weren't fucking with dog food.
I
Dog
cleared
food
the
is
floor
slap.
like that. I mean, you had people bobbing their head, but dog,
Yeah.
the floor, like part of Red Seas.
That is C Street though. You can't play 4-2 at street. That's C Street.
I didn't know that then.
Yeah, no,
I was messed up about it, so I always wanted to hear that perspective of like, bro, what do you do in that situation when somebody else messed up your flow? You know,
it get crazy like that. Like recently, I would say like I DJ'd at the Corners Rooftop.
Okay,
and you know it's like more high class type level, and people come in and not knowing like you can't do too much in there. You know, everybody got to just chill. So I had to redirect. I'm like, let's just try this. I suggest a song like, you know, to get them away from what they really want to do, but it's just what's in the best interest sometimes to keep it chill.
Right.
Sometimes we're gonna turn up. Sometimes we're gonna keep it chill. But
and it's probably like you said, location based. You know, Connors ain't that spot, but you might go to a Pierre's and now you got to tee it up. You know what I mean? So I
can't slap 42 Doug at Connors.
No,
they're not ready for Connors.
Yeah,
I'm slapping 42 Doug at Connors.
I put Cardi B up in there. That's
but that's they shit though.
Yeah, they love
them folks there. That's they shit.
They love it. They love that. I kind of figured, I'm like, yeah, this will work. This probably be the only one that's gonna work, but this will work.
This the one.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Do you got any pet peeves while DJing? And this is like going for the people that's out there that's wanting to become a DJ. Because what we like to do on this show, you telling your story, but you also helping somebody out that might want to become a DJ. So we just trying to get at.
Just don't take it too serious. Like, just have fun. Like, overall, you gotta have fun, or it's not gonna work. You gonna stress, and you gonna mess up your mix and put the wrong song on and all that. It's just you gotta have fun. That's rule number one.
Okay.
And then just rule number two, definitely watch the crowd and keep track of how everybody's feeling. What's their emotion when you put on the next song? Like, are they looking mad? Are they laughing? Or you jumping? You know, you just gotta look at all that. And number three, just really, you got to be yourself. Like, if you come in there trying to be somebody, it's not going to work. You're going to get ran over. Like, the crowds be tough, first of all.
I'm already hit.
So, you definitely got to adapt. When the crowd's tough, you got to adapt and just be yourself.
Have you ever had a crowd mess with you right off gate? Or do you feel like you always got to work for the crowd? Like, you always got to work the crowd?
I feel like more so nowadays, I definitely have to work the crowd. You know, back then when I first started, everybody just knew, like, I know he gonna play some fire stuff. Like, but now I gotta. Ever since I've been everywhere, like different venues, I definitely gotta work because some people don't know me, so I gotta prove myself more. So yeah, definitely.
Okay. The equipment, man. Let's get into that. Because I know it's expensive. I know it's crazy to get, but starting out for the people that's like, man, I don't got the money for it. How you get your start with it?
It's not impossible. It only took me $300, probably a little bit more. When we had Guitar Center, got me a little mixer, and I used that for a long time, probably like those 4 years, and then I switched over to my board. My Rain 1, and it's crazy that you was talking about that. I was DJing at this bar that I DJ'd a lot last year, and they spilled the drink. I ain't gonna say who, but
but you know,
she spilled her drink like all in my board.
Yeah,
so you got to be prepared for like. I was sick. Like
I'm already knowing.
I knew what to do somehow. Which I don't. After I looked at YouTube, I was like, "Damn, that's literally what I did." I took the board and flipped it upside down and just hope for the best. Knew that it was got to be damaged because it was full drink. Not no half step.
Hell no.
Oh yeah, I know you was.
Song request just, and I had my other board, my $300 board, and nobody really like ever did anything to it. That's what's crazy. Like. You definitely got to be ready for losses. I spent $1,500 on my Rain 1. So, yeah, it hurt. But luckily, I had insurance. Get insurance. If you're a new DJ, get insurance on everything. Definitely get insurance.
Okay, man.
I switched over, got a DDJ SRT 1000, and hopefully nobody spills their drinks on it.
Nah, you got to be careful, man. You about to go to All-Star Weekend.
Yeah. At this point,
No,
I'm gonna have to
facts.
hire my own security.
I was about to say,
doing
get some
good for a while,
security.
I'm weak.
but I probably have to hire my own security because people get out of hand. Because I can't blame them because I've been there. I've been in the atmosphere. I'm like, bro, he's playing everything I want. I gotta give this one song. I want to see what everybody do too. A lot of people want to be the DJ, and some people would just get too drunk.
Okay.
Drink responsibly. Don't drink too much.
Don't drink too
Definitely,
much.
you have fun, but don't overdo it, please.
No,
So
for real.
when you DJing, man, like for T, I'm sure you can agree to this, man. When you, for us, basketball, right? You get into a certain mode to where you kind of in your own world and everything kind of stop. It's just like that pure bliss. Do you find yourself in that every time you DJ, or do you find little pockets?
Yeah. Most of the time, I definitely, just find myself where just everything just slowing down, and I'm just looking around, just in the moment. And I like that because it put me in the crowd to where I'm like, okay, well, what I want to hear next. I see everybody else, vibing out, but I want to keep the energy going throughout the whole night. So I definitely do that a lot to zone out. Because sometimes when you get too worried about what you're doing,
Right.
you mess up. So you want to become outer body and just see for yourself like everybody else is, and just go from there.
Nah, man, that's dope, bro. I know.
For real.
I can only imagine what it's like to just be up there watching over the crowd, and dog, if you like you got some in the tuck, like if you hit this one button,
Oh yeah.
everybody about to it Friday night and everybody
Yeah, for
turned
real.
out, bro, when you bro. So I can only imagine from your perspective, bro, seeing it, and then. Dog, you about to be seeing some stuff this weekend you probably ain't never seen.
No.
Yeah.
for real.
This is definitely the
All-Star Weekend.
This is gonna be big. This is gonna be my
Where you finna be at All-Star Weekend, man?
Indianapolis.
Not for sure, but what venues? Where you gonna be at?
It's gonna be Silver Center, and it's a lot of the old event center they got down there. I really have a lot that's not,
Contracted or for
out
sure,
there. But when the day come, I'm gonna post it. So make sure you stay tuned for that.
Okay.
Everything I got posted though is on my IG, so you can check that too. But definitely, everybody come out. Friday we got Finesse 2 times Friday, and then Saturday we got the RMC Mike birthday bash. Make sure y'all come out to that. And it's gonna be crazy. Definitely gonna be the biggest one. Skilla Baby was crazy. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna continue to keep trying to go branch out this summer. Definitely want to go branch out Ohio and Michigan. So definitely.
What's the furthest you would travel for DJ?
I'll travel anywhere. I was in talks of going on tour last year with the country artists, and it might happen this year. But I had that one day where I was booked in August last year. So I put my priority first. I can't just cancel the booking just to go. And it would have been a great look back then, just because I'm trying to expand my lane when it comes to genres. So definitely wanted to do some country stuff. You could expect some coming probably summertime. Really?
I didn't expect them to say that at all. Country?
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No,
That's a different lane, bro.
facts.
Yeah, I definitely want to be all genre as a DJ.
I was about to ask, do you listen to country?
Yeah.
What country
Morgan
song you
Wallen.
listen to?
Morgan Wallen.
A lot of I've been tapped into Morgan Wallen. Since,
Them Broadway girls.
yeah. That one I could put on a lot in any a hip hop setting, and it go both ways. I could put it in a country setting too.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that song. I like Morgan Wallen, Lil Durk.
Okay.
Great song.
Mm-hmm.
Was Luke Bryan. It's a lot of country artists that will definitely get played.
Okay.
That I rock with. I didn't listen to country always, but once I heard it, I'm like, it's really good. Definitely
I like that. I like country when they got that soul blues, Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. Definitely.
Stapleton. That's my limit on country.
They love that. That's that's almost the most requested song. Definitely.
Okay,
especially when they got the little whiskey in their hand, they feeling themselves.
Exactly.
Definitely got to put that on.
Who that's by? Tennessee whiskey. Who's that?
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
Chris Stapleton.
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Oh yeah. When you get some time, you listen to that
Tennessee
beauty.
whiskey. It's a banger. It's one of those.
Smooth.
Yeah.
I probably heard it.
You probably heard it though.
I probably heard it before.
For sure.
Or a sample. A lot of people use it as a sample too, or a cover. So
Okay.
Speaking of artists, man. So top 10 artists that you play now. That's top of the game right now. You see them this the one, or these the 10 that you see every time you playing as a DJ.
I would say.
Or does it change all the time?
It changes. I got Rod Wave, Cardi B,
Okay.
Lil Durk.
Okay.
Who else we got? Sometimes it'd be throwbacks. I hear a lot of. It's crazy, but people ask for Rick Ross and stuff like that. But,
Okay.
Lil Wayne, Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
People ask for that. And I'm trying to think off the top of my head.
Is it any artist you won't play?
When it comes to mainstream, probably I try to stay more new genre, new age. I do throwbacks towards the end of the nights, but I stay new genre. So, but I won't play like mumble rap. I just it don't mix in right. But if it makes sense, I play a lot of new age rap.
Okay. No,
So I try to stay up to date for sure when it comes to new age.
No, that's dope, bro. I was talking to DJ J Tubbs, and he always talked about how the strength here of DJs, like y'all got your own, like it might be the wrong word, but like faction, like can't nobody just come in and say, oh yeah, we only gonna pay you this. Nah, about every DJ is kind of getting paid around the same. That way, y'all don't all feel like one person is taking this and one person is taking that. And I just wanted to hear your points on that, man. Just DJs in Fort Wayne and DJing in Fort Wayne, your hometown. Some of the pros and cons to that.
Yeah, like we definitely had to be on the same page when it comes to like how much we get paid, because a lot of times people overlook the DJ. They overlook the DJ and just think that it's just like the promoters or people that come can just make the party. No, it got to be more so the DJ. So yeah, like I try to keep my price the same, for the most part. But when it comes to weddings and stuff, I raise it, of course.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
You gonna be there all day.
Yeah, definitely.
And you making the party. You making the wedding, the party, the reception. You
all that.
If you didn't got booked for all of it, but you the important. A lot of people don't even know that DJ is probably the most important piece.
Yeah, definitely. Some people get like underpaid, and sometimes it's willingly. Like you just got to know, you got to stand your ground. I had to learn that coming up too. Like just stand firm on my price and not be so generous, because a lot of times people see DJs are very generous, but they take that to their advantage. And we've been doing a great job these past years. Shout out to all the DJs in Fort Wayne.
I was gonna say, why do you think that is? Like, why do you think DJs are generous, or they just haven't been standing their ground? Like, what was that change? What flipped the switch?
People just start noticing, like, I gotta have self-worth. Like, if I'm not putting myself first, I'm seeing everybody else elevate. And that's why I continue to set the bar and let people know, like, if you stay firm on your price, you gonna climb up, and you gonna climb up, and you gonna keep going up. So definitely stay firm on your price.
Hey, he been dropping gems this whole interview. And if you want to be a DJ, I suggest you tap in, bro, because he's giving you the essentials. He's giving you these lessons. He's giving you the values from when he started to where he at now. A lot of people ain't giving you the free game like he is right now, man. Definitely. So stay tapped in, bro. Stay tapped in. Hey, I would say, man, speaking on essentials, what's top 5 essentials a DJ need?
You definitely need your headphones. You don't want to forget those.
Why?
Some people,
hold on, why?
Some people don't use them, but I say it's definitely good to have them, because I do a lot of performance shows and artists want to add their songs, and a lot of times you gotta filter, like you gotta listen to it, make sure it's Like maybe you want to do this song instead. Like try a different song because this one's just kind of a little bit too out there. But you know, and then you want to on the other end, if you're doing a party, you got to hear that next song, or you got to hear one. Like you said, if you thought about okay, this is a new song that I'm thinking about in my head. I got to listen to it before the crowd hears it. So I always say it's good to have your headphones definitely, and I would say definitely have that water. You ain't got
Get
that
hot
water,
up there?
yeah,
Bright lights?
Yeah, a lot of times it get hot when you're a DJ.
Okay.
And a lot of times you're using your vocals the whole time. So definitely gotta have that water. And I would say, what else would you have to have? A great mindset. Like don't come in there moody. Can't come in there mad. Like
Leave it at home.
you gotta leave everything at home. Like you got to, because if you don't, it's gonna mess up everybody else's mood, and it's gonna mess up your money at the end of the day. So,
Okay.
you know, definitely don't drag stuff on. And carry it. Just be for the party, and just turn up.
Okay.
Another gem.
Definitely.
Y'all hear it, man. So where can they find you, dog?
Djbigjayman on all platforms. I got my TikTok right now. That's definitely going crazy. I got 6 million views on there and over 600,000 likes to tap into that. I'm about to be doing more live mixes on TikTok, and look out for a clothing brand that I will be releasing this year. Limbs Life Apparel. Look out for that. And I just got a lot. I got a lot more, but I can't really speak on it right now. But
Okay.
Can't say too much.
yeah, can't say too much, but definitely look out for everything. Djbigjayman on all platforms. Follow me, add me, and let's book. Let's do a party, whatever you want to do, concert. I'm your man for sure.
I got my last question. How you get your name?
I feel like it's because when I started, I was 17, of course, turning into a man, so everybody just called me Jay at first, and then when I started, everything was just like just thrown at me, like everything, big parties, just big everything, like. And I don't know, I just thought about it one day. I started incorporating. I'm like, I gotta have a DJ name. I gotta think about one, and I just put together what really factually made sense. You know, I became a man doing DJing. Everything was big, and everybody called me Jay. So I just incorporated it all together.
No, that's dope, bro. That's dope. Good vibe, of course. Well, bro, thank you for coming and tapping into the K.Y.D.A Lounge.
Appreciate you, bro. For real.
Appreciate it, bro.
This is the episode, man, that, hey, if you want to learn how to become a DJ, if you are a DJ and need some gems dropped, or if you just want to tap into my man's story, come watch this episode. Come tap in. Go tap into the K.Y.D.A Lounge, man.
Sure.
If you ain't the subscribed, make sure you go subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, and we there.
Yes, sir.
If you ain't then followed us, I don't know why not. And if you ain't keeping your dreams alive, then what is you doing?
What you really doing?
What are you doing? Get up off your butt and go make something happen. It's 24 hours in a day, and everybody got it. I'm
Thanks.
C.white.
I'm TC.
We out.